On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Grandparent.
A parent of one's father or mother.
Examples:
Great-grandparent. Person of grandparent age. She was close to her paternal grandparents and often spent summers with them.
Mead.
An alcoholic beverage made by fermenting honey and water, often with the addition of spices, fruits, or grains.
Examples:
Honey mead. Mead brewing. The mead at the Renaissance fair was delicious.
Lifeline.
A line, rope, or cable used to support or rescue a person in danger or distress, vital or necessary support, connection, or source of help.
Examples:
Lifeline support. Emotional lifeline. My best friend has been my lifeline throughout all of my hardships.
Catastrophic.
Extremely harmful, causing physical or financial destruction.
Examples:
Victim of catastrophic injuries. Catastrophic climate change. The extinction rate of aquatic animals was catastrophic.
Groundwater.
Water that is present beneath the surface of the ground, especially in soil or in pores and crevices in rock.
Examples:
Groundwater supply. Contaminated groundwater. The town's main source of water is natural groundwater.
Fraught.
Causing, accompanied by, or full of anxiety, tension, or stress.
Examples:
Become increasingly fraught. Fraught with danger. The negotiations were fraught with challenges and setbacks.
Liken.
To compare something or someone to something or someone else, to emphasize similarity or likeness, to describe or represent something as being like something else in some way.
Examples:
Liken to a flower. Liken to a bird. Some people liken meditation to a mental shower, refreshing and rejuvenating the mind.
Faucet.
A device for controlling the flow of liquid from a pipe.
Examples:
A water faucet. Faucet handle. I turned on the faucet to wash my hands.
Uninformed.
Lacking knowledge or awareness about a particular subject or issue, ignorant or unaware of the facts or details surrounding a situation.
Examples:
Uninformed general public. Kept completely uninformed. He made an uninformed decision based on hearsay instead of facts.
Starve.
To suffer or die from lack of food, to cause someone or something to suffer or die from lack of food, to deprive something of necessary nourishment or sustenance.
Examples:
Starve for a victory. Starve to death. If you don't eat soon, you're going to starve.
Rainwater.
Water that falls from the clouds in the form of rain and is collected.
Examples:
Rainwater acidity. Rainwater drainage. The company installed a rainwater harvesting system to collect and reuse it for manufacturing.
Asphalt.
A black, sticky substance that is used to surface roads, roofs, and other structures made from a mixture of sand, gravel, and a petroleum-based material called bitumen.
Examples:
Asphalt pavement. Asphalt driveway. The road crew was laying fresh asphalt on the highway.
Stormwater.
Water that accumulates during and after rainfall or snowmelt, usually flowing into waterways, sewers, or drainage systems.
Examples:
Stormwater management. Stormwater runoff. The stormwater drainage system must be improved to prevent flooding in the neighborhood.
Spout.
A tube or chute through which something, particularly a liquid, can be poured or discharged in a continuous stream, a projecting tube or pipe that transfers fluids from one container to another. Verb, to send out a stream of liquid or gas, typically in a forceful way.
Examples:
Spout out an opinion. Fountain spout. The water spout in the garden provides a refreshing mist on hot days.
Gutter.
A channel along the edge of a road or structure for carrying away rainwater.
Examples:
Gutter system. A building gutter. The gutter on the roof's edge was clogged with leaves, causing water to overflow.
Percolate.
To filter through a porous substance or material, to pass through gradually or spread slowly, to rise or pass through a liquid or container, as in a coffee maker.
Examples:
Percolate around the web. Percolate through the whole industry. The coffee slowly percolated through the filter and into the cup.
Aquifer.
An underground layer of rock, sand, or earth that can take in and hold water.
Examples:
Aquifer soil. Subsurface aquifer. Some areas melt snow by harnessing heat from underground aquifers.
Underlie.
To be the support, basis, hidden cause of something, to be located under or below.
Examples:
Underlie the theory of the Big Bang. Underlie the current economic deadlock. His bitter experiences underlie his moral principles.
Quarry.
A place where a stone or other materials are extracted from the ground, an animal or a person that is the target of hunting.
Examples:
Quarry operation. Quarry site. The hunter tracked down his quarry in the woods.
Human-made.
Created or produced by humans, artificial.
Examples:
Human-made climate change. The worst human-made disaster. The bridge is a human-made structure and was built to span the river.
Recharge.
To restore the energy or power of something by supplying it with more energy or power. To refresh or renew oneself by rest or sleep.
Examples:
Recharge brain and body. Recharge energy. He needed to recharge his phone before the meeting.
Microbe.
A tiny living thing that can only be seen with a microscope and that may cause disease.
Examples:
Pathogenic microbe. Microbe sterilizer. Microbes thrive on the surface of the human skin.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair two pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
Sew with thread. Sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples:
Recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Shrub.
A woody plant that is smaller than a tree and has several main stems emerging from the soil.
Examples:
Tree and shrubs. Small shrub. These are shrubs with no trunks that rarely grow taller than 3 meters.
Prohibitive.
Tending to or effectively preventing or inhibiting an action, choice, or possibility due to being too expensive, difficult, or unreasonable, serving as a deterrent or barrier.
Examples:
Prohibitive cost. Prohibitive regulations. The prohibitive import tariff made it hard for the local market to offer competitive prices.
Osmosis.
The process by which molecules of a solvent, such as water, move through a semi-permeable membrane from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, the gradual or subtle absorption of knowledge, ideas, or influence from one source to another.
Examples:
Osmosis process. Osmosis tube. The roots of plants absorb water and nutrients through osmosis.
Permeable.
Capable of being penetrated, passed through, or absorbed, allowing liquids, gases, or other substances to pass through a surface or material, often with ease.
Examples:
Permeable membrane. Air permeable fabric. The soil needs to be permeable so water can easily drain through it.
Peroxide.
A compound containing an oxygen-oxygen single bond or the anion O2-2-, often associated with hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, a common antiseptic.
Examples:
peroxide-based cleaner, peroxide bleach. She applied hydrogen peroxide to the wound to clean it.
Ultraviolet.
Relating to or occupying the part of the spectrum beyond the violet end, especially radiation.
Examples:
ultraviolet protection, ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet radiation can cause skin damage if one is exposed for too long.
Cleave.
To split or divide something into two parts, often with force, to adhere or cling to something closely and cohesively.
Examples:
cleave meat, cleave the party. He swung the axe with all his might to cleave the wood in half.
Hydroxyl.
A chemical group consisting of one hydrogen atom and one oxygen atom, OH, which is often found in alcohols and other organic compounds.
Examples:
hydroxyl-rich environment, hydroxyl radical. The hydroxyl group is a common functional group in organic chemistry.
Stark.
Empty, simple, or apparent, devoid of any qualifications.
Examples:
stark landscape, stark truth. The scenery of the battlefield was stark and gray.
Effluent.
Liquid waste or sewage that is discharged or released into a body of water, a byproduct or waste material that flows out or is expelled from a manufacturing process or system.
Examples:
effluent discharge, toxic effluent. The factory's effluent was carefully monitored to ensure it didn't harm the environment.
Algae.
A simple plant that grows in or near water and lacks typical leaves and roots.
Examples:
algae biofuel, blue algae. Algae has jammed the inlet to the water turbine.
Inactivate.
To make something idle or inoperative, to release from military service or remove from the active list of military service.
Examples:
inactivate growth factor, inactivate the vaccine. The system for purifying the air uses UV light to inactivate microorganisms.
Airborne.
Moved or conveyed by or through the air, in the air.
Examples:
airborne troop, airborne particles. The amount of airborne pollen this year is higher than usual.
Pathogen.
A bacterium, virus, or other microorganism that causes disease.
Examples:
plant pathogen, the pathogen in the air. mRNA vaccines are approved faster because they do not contain inactivated pathogens.
Futurist.
A person who studies or predicts trends and developments, particularly in science, technology, or social systems, to anticipate what the future may hold.
Examples:
futurist architecture, futurist ideas. The radical futurist predicted that virtual reality would become a standard in everyday life.
Cactus.
A plant that typically grows in dry regions and has spiny leaves, stems, and often vibrant flowers.
Examples:
small cactus, potted cactus. The hiker got pricked by a cactus needle while walking.
Desalination.
The process of removing salt, especially from seawater.
Examples:
shut down a desalination plant. Water desalination. He worked on improving the equipment using the freeze desalination method.
Seawater.
Water from the sea or ocean, typically containing salt and various other dissolved minerals.
Examples:
seawater pollution, seawater bacteria. The desalination plant turned seawater into drinking water through a complex process.
Hopeless.
Having no hope, despairing, having no chance of success.
Examples:
hopeless situation. Hopeless at everything. After months of job searching, he felt hopeless and unsure of his future.
Hemisphere.
Half of the terrestrial globe, half of a sphere.
Examples:
northern hemisphere, cerebral hemisphere. This weather pattern is unique to the southern hemisphere.
Outdo.
To do better than someone, to surpass.
Examples:
outdo him in trickery. Outdo the competition. He tried to outdo his rival by breaking the world record.
Grandchild.
A child of someone's son or daughter.
Examples:
grandchild-grandparent relationship. Grandchild development. The grandparents take care of their grandchild while the parents are at work.